No one admits it openly, but after 60, love often shifts from the grand gestures to the smallest touches. And sometimes it's not the lips at all that tell the deepest story. It's the places we choose to kiss. A kiss, when placed with care, can do what words cannot. It can calm the mind, soften the heart, and awaken the body's memory of closeness. These are not just signs of affection. They are anchors of safety, belonging, and devotion. Welcome back to Journey After 60. Today, we'll uncover 4 simple yet profound places where a kiss becomes more than touch. It becomes a language of trust, tenderness, and lifelong connection. Because intimacy in later years isn't about chasing youth. It's about reminding one another that love, in its truest form, never grows old. Before we dive in, if conversations like this help you reflect on love and intimacy in your own life, I'd be grateful if you hit subscribe to Journey After 60. And tell me in the comments, what little gestures of affection still mean the most to you these days? I'd really love to hear your story. Now, let's step into the first quiet truth. There is one place where a kiss doesn't just touch the skin, it touches the soul. It carries the power to make a woman feel safe, protected, and deeply seen, no matter how many years have passed. Number 1. A kiss on the head. The writer Victor Hugo once said, "What a grand thing to be loved. What a grander thing still to love." A kiss on the head is a whisper of both. For women after 60, intimacy isn't defined by passion alone. It's about feeling truly seen and cherished in the quiet moments. A kiss on the head may seem simple, almost childlike, yet it carries a weight that words can't match. For men, this kiss often comes from a place of reverence. It is less about desire and more about devotion. Think of it as the kind of blessing parents once gave their children, or the way elders in old villages sealed their prayers with touch. But here, it's love transformed into tenderness. It whispers not, "I want you," but "I'm grateful for you." In a world where aging can sometimes make a woman feel invisible, this quiet kiss restores dignity and worth. It reassures her that she is not forgotten or overlooked. She is central, still the heart of his world. Psychologists often note that physical affection in later life has less to do with chemistry and more to do with reassurance, with grounding each other in a bond that time cannot erode. For couples in their 60s and beyond, a kiss on the head can become a ritual of comfort. It's there after a long day, in moments of silence, or before drifting to sleep. And each time, it carries the same message: "I'm here. You matter. Nothing can shake the bond we share." What's most remarkable is how such a small gesture can create such deep intimacy. It bridges the years, softens the struggles and reminds both partners that love, when expressed gently and consistently, only grows stronger with age. Allowing yourself to give and receive this kind of kiss is not just about affection. It's about anchoring your relationship in gratitude and unwavering presence. Once you embrace this truth, you begin to see how the simplest acts of touch can spark the deepest forms of connection, paving the way for the next gestures that speak just as powerfully of love and intimacy. From the blessing of the head, intimacy now drifts lower to a place where tenderness awakens warmth and closeness once more. And now we come to a place where a single kiss can awaken closeness and deep connection. Number 2. A kiss on the forehead. If the head is kissed out of reverence, the forehead carries a different story. It's not grand. It's not fiery. It's calm. A kiss on the forehead is the love of quiet reassurance, a language without words that says, "You don't have to carry everything alone." Unlike other gestures, a forehead kiss often comes in the most ordinary of moments, after a long day, before a night's sleep, or when she's sitting silently with worries she doesn't voice aloud. It doesn't demand anything. It simply offers presence. And presence, in love after 60, is everything. Many women don't realize how deeply men treasure this act. To him, it's not just affection, it's care at its purest. It's as if by touching his lips to her forehead, he's pressing away the burdens she holds, even if only for a moment. It's not a shield against the world, but it is a reminder she doesn't walk through that world alone. Writers and philosophers have reflected on how the forehead is where thoughts gather, where worries reveal themselves. The poet Khalil Gibran, in his Meditations on Love and the Human Spirit, once wrote that, "The obvious is that which is never seen until someone expresses it simply." A kiss on the forehead is exactly that, the simplest of acts expressing the deepest of truths. It's not about beauty or desire, it's about quieting the restless mind. For couples beyond 60, this kind of intimacy is profound. Youth teaches us to chase passion. Age teaches us to value peace. And peace is exactly what a kiss on the forehead gives. It anchors a woman in the knowledge that her partner sees her not only as the woman he loves, but as the soul he wants to protect from life's heaviness. Think about how rare it is to find gestures that speak both to the body and the heart. A kiss on the forehead is one of them. It softens tension in the muscles, but more importantly, it softens the doubts that age sometimes brings. Am I still beautiful? Am I still valued? Am I still loved the way I once was? With one simple kiss, the answer becomes clear. Yes. And when she accepts it, when she leans into that reassurance, something shifts. The moment is no longer about the kiss itself, but about the bond that surrounds it. A bond made stronger not by words, not by promises, but by the quiet, consistent actions that say, "Love still lives here." If what we're sharing today feels meaningful to you, don't just let it pass by, but tap the save button so you can return to these reminders whenever you need them. A kiss on the forehead teaches us that love can be calm, steady, and reassuring. Yet some might say, reassurance alone is not enough. That intimacy, especially in later years, must also carry warmth, closeness, even a spark of playfulness. And that brings us to the next place where a kiss speaks less of comfort and more of awakening connection. Number 3. A kiss on the neck. The forehead shows calm devotion, but intimacy cannot live on reassurance alone. Love, even after 60, still needs moments that awaken the heart and remind two people that they are not just companions, but partners bound by closeness. A kiss on the neck carries that message. Unlike other gestures, this kiss is not about reverence or peace, it's about aliveness. It tells her, you are not only cherished, you are still desired, still magnetic, still the center of my world. For many women, especially in later years, this simple act becomes proof that affection has not faded with time. For couples in their 60s, the kiss on the neck holds another meaning. It revives playfulness. Life at this stage often feels heavy with responsibilities, memories, and sometimes loss. Yet this gentle gesture cuts through all of that, returning two people to something lighter. It reminds her she is still seen as more than a caregiver, more than a wife, more than an aging partner. She is a woman worthy of affection in its fullest sense. What makes it powerful is not how often it happens, but how intentional it feels. A kiss here can come during an ordinary moment, while cooking, during a walk, or when she's reading quietly. And precisely because it's unexpected, it reignites a spark that both hearts need. Skeptics might say, at this age, do such gestures really matter? The truth is, they matter even more. A study from the University of California found that older adults who experienced daily physical affection reported 23% lower stress levels and a 27% increase in relationship satisfaction compared to those who did not. Even more striking, couples who regularly practiced small gestures of intimacy, such as hand-holding, hugging, or gentle kisses, showed a 35% higher likelihood of describing their relationship as deeply fulfilling in later years. So, a kiss on the neck is more than affection. It's medicine for the spirit. It lowers the weight of worry, strengthens emotional closeness, and assures both partners that love is still alive, not in words alone, but in touch that lingers. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Which of these gestures speaks to you most deeply? Share your experience in the comments. Your story might be the very reminder someone else needs today. But intimacy is never just about tenderness or desire. It is also about carrying life together. And sometimes the most powerful kiss is the one that rests not on the face at all, but on the shoulders, where the weight of years and burdens have been carried. Number 4. A kiss on the shoulder. If the head is reverence, the forehead reassurance, and the neck closeness, then the shoulder is something else entirely. It is not a place of passion, nor of blessing. It is the place of burden and of companionship. A kiss on the shoulder is a quiet recognition of everything she has carried, and the promise that she no longer carries it alone. The shoulders bear the weight of a lifetime, years of work, of raising children, of holding families together. For women over 60, those shoulders have often carried invisible loads, the endless details, the unspoken sacrifices, the strength no one else saw. A man who places a kiss there is not only showing affection, he is honoring her endurance. He is saying, "I see the weight you have carried, and I am here to share it." My father had a quiet habit. For years, whenever my mother was resting, he would lean down and place a gentle kiss on her shoulder. It wasn't planned, it wasn't dramatic, but I grew up watching how much it meant. My mother, who carried so much for our family, would soften every time. It was as if that single kiss told her, "I see you, I honor you. You are not alone in this journey." That memory has stayed with me because it showed that intimacy is not about grand gestures or declarations. It's about the small rituals of love repeated over a lifetime. A kiss on the shoulder, given consistently, becomes more than affection. It becomes a language, a promise, a daily act of gratitude. For couples in later life, this gesture often means more than they realize. It turns ordinary moments into sacred ones. Sitting side by side, resting after a long day, a simple kiss on her shoulder is enough to remind her that partnership still lives here. It is not about romance in the dramatic sense. It is about companionship in its truest form. And perhaps that is why this kiss feels so profound. It does not attempt to erase the past or promise a future. Instead, it honors the present moment, the life they share right now. For a woman after 60, such a kiss is not just affection. It is recognition, gratitude, and solidarity. When she accepts it, she allows herself to rest, to be cherished without needing to prove her strength. And when he gives it, he steps fully into the role not of protector, not of admirer, but of partner, one who shares the weight, honors the years, and celebrates the love that endures. Now we come to the part where I bring everything together, where these 4 quiet gestures, each with their own meaning, form a larger picture of what intimacy after 60 truly looks like. As we reach the end of this journey, one truth shines through. Intimacy after 60 is not about holding on to youth, but about deepening connection in ways that time has made possible. A kiss on the head, on the forehead, on the neck, and on the shoulder. Each carries its own meaning. Together, they weave a story of reverence, reassurance, closeness, and companionship. These small gestures remind us that love does not fade with age. It matures, becoming quieter, yet infinitely more profound. The poet Rainer Maria Rilke once wrote, "The only journey is the one within." And in many ways, these 4 gestures are not just about touching another person, they are about the inner journey of learning how to love with tenderness, patience, and gratitude. So, if today's reflections spoke to your heart, I invite you to like this video, subscribe to Journey After 60, and share your thoughts in the comments. Tell us, which gesture of love has meant the most to you in your own life? Thanks for watching my video, and see you next time.